beautiful glam girls, welcome back to another video. So I know this video is different, right? I have no makeup on, I'm in a robe, feeling very cozy, and I've been dying to do this video, so I'm so excited to bring it to you. This is the Glam Glow mask, and I kept the PR packaging so you guys can see the pretty packaging. It came in this gorgeous, well, first of all, obviously, like the title says, it's going to be a review. I'm gonna try it on, we're gonna see what happens. I have used it a couple times because I wanted to get a feeling of how it felt so I could give you more of a review than just a first impression. Also, forgive my curl, it doesn't know what it's doing in life. It's having a little crisis. So this is what the packaging looks like that they sent me. It's this gorgeous black box, this glitter print, so it would kind of look like the mask does. So this is what the box looks like. It is just a beautiful girl wearing the mask, and it's showing you her peeling it off so you get an idea of, you know, the mask. You open it up, this is how they sent it, with all these pretty little confetti glitter things. You have holographic glitter confetti and black confetti, and then this is the actual box. It's very holographic, so the light that's coming from the window is like reflecting off of it. So really pretty packaging. Very grateful to them for sending this to me. So this is the actual box, as you can see. Holographic sticker here that tells you to make sure it fully dries before you peel it off. And I will say, with this mask, it takes a long time to dry. I usually leave my masks on, depending on which mask it is, between 10 minutes to an hour. So for this mask, I tend to leave it for 30 minutes to longer, just for it to really dry and also to get the most out of the mask. So I'm gonna read you what the box says. It's a glitter gravity mud firming treatment. It's supposed to firm, lift, tight, tone, give you sexy contours. And the back says, stir before use, apply a generous even layer to clean skin, avoiding eyebrows and hairline, leave for 20 to 30 minutes. It says, serious skincare now in glitter. This forming mud mask treatment is fun and delivers serious skincare benefits. Firm, lift, tighten, and tone for your skin to look sexy. So the ingredients have water, alcohol, glycerin, witch hazel, clay is Canadian clay, and then a bunch of different things, leaf extracts, different extracts, different powders, soy, different kind of glycerins, gums. It does have fragrance. It has citric acid, sorbic acid, so definitely look into the ingredients. These ingredients aren't like the most life-altering ingredients, but it could be also the concentration of the ingredients that make it better quality, because sometimes companies will use ingredients, because I know these masks can be very expensive, which is why I'm talking about ingredients. Sometimes companies will use a little bit of things and then mostly fill the product with water and alcohol, sometimes mineral oils, things like that, which leaves the price low, but then they can market that it has those ingredients. So they can say, oh, this has witch hazel, this has this has that, when really it's like 0.2% of that product, which is why they can give it to you for $5. But a product like this might have like 20% of that ingredient, which is why it's more expensive. So witch hazel and all those kinds of ingredients may not be, you know, life altering, like, you know, such different ingredients. You can get those ingredients yourself, but in the concentration and the kind of ingredients, the level of the quality of the ingredients, and the amount of the ingredients in the product is what makes it more expensive, if you understand what I'm saying. So let's open it up. It did come with a little brush that I do have, and I have been using with the mask, but I don't know where it is right now. Somewhere in the bathroom. I'm just gonna use a little foundation brush to pick it up. So this is what the mask looks like. So the actual packaging itself is just a silver packaging. This is what the mask looks like. Ooh, try not to drip it. It has a very latex kind of feel to it, and you can see all the glitters. Now the glitter in here I thought was going to be some type of maybe like soft glitter or like very fine glitter, but this is actually real, like thick kind of craft feeling glitter. So for example, I just took one of the little stars out, one of the little stars from the mask, and just got it right on its own. And if you put it between your fingers and you kind of press down, you can feel that it's like craft glitter. It is not super soft, and I mean, it doesn't really hurt when you put it on, But it's a little alarming to me to put like straight craft glitter on my skin. I'm assuming it's made out of plastic. I'm not saying for sure, I'm assuming. I don't know how I feel about that going on my face, because I feel like when you put it on, you're scraping your skin. Even though, like I said, when you put it on, you don't feel that. But I don't know, I just have this idea that it's like scraping my skin when I put it on. It's also very heavily scented. It almost smells like grape. Like grape candy, grape soda. That's what it smells like to me. So anyway, I'm just using a foundation brush to apply this. The brush that it comes with is pretty much the same brush. It's literally the same shape, the same kind of bristles. It's like a little foundation brush. So although the product says to apply a generous layer, I find that even with a semi-thin layer, I still get a nice peeling effect if I let it dry completely. So you don't need to waste the whole jar on one application. You can still get a cool peeling effect if you just let it dry completely, if you have the patience. I love masks like this because I love the feeling of like drying it with something manually. I love masks like this because you can watch a movie and just leave it on for the first hour, or watch, you know, a couple episodes of your favorite show, and you just feel very spa-like. You put a robe on and just sit there. Whereas like other masks that are just like 5 minutes and go, you don't get that spa feeling, because you know, the longer you sit there like this, the better you feel. It's like a psychological thing, you know. So I'm gonna apply, I want to apply a generous amount, at least for camera, so you guys can see the peel off effect. So this is supposed to be a firming mask, so I am going to get it somewhat close to my eyes, just like around this area where we want to tighten, where you get like crow's feet. But again, like I can slightly feel the glitter like when I press down. Love the mask, you know, I really do. And I love, you guys know I'm like queen glitter. I love glitter. I just don't know how I feel about having plastic little pieces of glitter on my skin. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, would I buy this again when this runs out? Probably not. Not the one with the glitter. Because, you know, I don't just take craft glitter and put it inside of my regular masks. You know? Like, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. So I'm gonna let this dry now, probably for about an hour, because I really want it to dry down so you guys can see that perfect peel off effect. It's so satisfying. But check out the glitter, how pretty it looks. It does look absolutely gorgeous. And if you did a really thick layer like the girl on the box, it would look even prettier. But my thing is, look how much she has on her face. Like, she has like the whole jar on her face. Like, you see how her skin is like black? With mine, you can see my skin through it. So I know they want you to use a lot, but I feel like if you were to use a lot, you're gonna waste the whole jar, and it's too expensive. So I would recommend doing a thin layer. This is like the 3rd time I've used it, and you can see there's so much gone already. You would think I've had this for a long time, but I've only used it a couple times. Anyway, so I'm gonna let this dry and we'll be back to peel it off. I'm so excited. Okay, so the mask has been drying for quite a while. Around my mouth, it did come loose, and that's usually where I start grabbing it from anyway, because I find that to be the easiest spot. It came loose from drinking water, talking, you know, living basically. And also because it's so thin around there, like when I go like this, I can feel it moving. So what I like to do to get the mask to start coming off is just like move my face, and it'll start loosening. So I'll just talk about it while I peel it off. So when you first put it on, you start leaving it on your face, it kind of tingles. It almost gives like this sensation that your face is like hot and cold at the same time. But also, this mask is not super difficult to take off. It doesn't really like hurt your skin. As you can see, it came off pretty good. There's not much left over, so you don't need like a thick layer. But it's not recommended to get it on your hair because it will hurt. Oh, I got it all off pretty much. So after the mask, like, my skin feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel like super clean. It's more of like a hydrated, plumped, firming feel, which is what the mask is meant for. So definitely a good mask just to use on a regular basis to kind of hydrate the skin and plump the skin. And it does feel, I don't know, plumped and soft, but I do still feel like I need to clean my face after. Is it life altering? It's not the kind of mask that gives you in the moment kind of results, if that makes sense. So being that this is a firming treatment mask, this is going to be the kind of mask that you're going to use over time to see results. So it's not like right after you use it you're supposed to see amazing results. I believe you are supposed to see some results after, just like you're supposed to feel a little bit more of a tightness and things like that. So I guess you might feel a little bit of a difference. For example, you know, the areas where I normally have wrinkles and stuff, they feel more plumped out, like around my laugh lines, around my eyes, around my forehead. Those areas where I do have like laugh lines and wrinkles, they do look more filled out, more plump after the mask. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful. I give this around a B, like a B. Not a B minus, not a B plus, a B. It's cool to look at, but the plastic kind of glitter in it, just, I don't know, I'm on the fence about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to stay glam.